Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all who are joining from all around the world. I'm Vidit. I welcome you all for our webinar today on operationalizing customer service with Microsoft Dynamics 365 customer service. See how leading organizations, some of our customers, are modernizing support operations. To talk about myself, I am Vidit Gholam. I'm a solution architect with CloudFront Technologies in Microsoft Business Applications and Azure. I'm a Power Platform solution architect expert. I'm a Power Platform developer associate, and I'm also a Databricks data engineer professional. I love solving complex business challenges through Dynamics 365, Microsoft Cloud, Azure. So, yep. Thank you for joining again, and yeah, hopefully you like this session. So, what is exactly the challenge, or why are we looking to operationalize customer service? I can't see your faces, but I am pretty sure this image must have brought a smile on your face. Uh, this is exactly how most customer service or most smaller organizations who are transitioning uh, or who are growing have their customer service like. So maybe a selective people, maybe one or two reps handling customer service entangled around this request, that request. And yeah, that is the main reason behind this webinar, and that all of those things I'm going to show you. So the challenge for growing organizations, as much as their processes, reports, and efficient systems are important, of course, when you build a good product, of course, service is mandatory with it. So that's the overall agenda. Now, what exactly are we going to cover here? Creating a support mailbox and automatically creating cases when emails are sent to this mailbox. Now, you may ask, with it, why emails? We are in 2025. It's an AI world today. But let me ask you, most of you must be using smartphones, Android phones. If something goes wrong in that, what do you look for? Don't you look for a customer support email address? Doesn't that just come to your mind at first? What is the support email of this company? So even though systems are modernizing, even though some AI transitions are coming in, but the traditional customer service has never gone anywhere, or nor it will for a few years. So the main challenge is then just getting all of that load of emails, transferring all of that load into your, I mean, CRMS, customer service request management systems, and assigning those, I mean, cases or requests to your agents. So that would be the first point of the agenda, sending emails on click of a button. I mean, from my past 5.5 years of experience implementing customer service and various solutions around customer service, this is a main pain area where customers are like, hey, we have an email template, but still our rep needs to spend like 3 or 4 minutes finding that template, clicking on that template, using that template. And I was like, hey, we can just resolve this with a click of a button. So that's that. Routing cases based on business process flows, where I believe, or the most efficient systems are that have a fixed or a standard business process flow. Any system, may that be a customer service, may that be your projects, may that be anything, without a business process flow, I think there is no direction of where the process is going. So I'll show you some use cases, some small use cases where I mean, you'll get an idea of how these business process flows can flow. How I mean, a customer service can become way more user adaptive, way more easy to use with these business process flows. Automated reminders, of course, when there is a large load of data, we are humans, we are tend to miss on a lot of things, on a few things, of course. So automated reminders, that's just I mean like a cherry on an ice cream in customer service system. Automated reminders when a case is created, acknowledgements to customers, so on and on. If you are someone who is dealing, I mean, who is I mean, a small firm who has just started their business, and they are trying to wrap up their customers. I mean, they are trying to get on with customer service, looking for a small, maybe a 2 week or a 3 week deployment. This is for, I mean, majorly that audience. So again, I mean, I will not go into a lot of technical depth for this session. If you have any questions, please to ask in the chat. Some of my colleagues here present on the call will just inform me about them. And yeah, sit back and just enjoy the session. So, what are the key optimizations that we will look at? I would say the top four. So, automated case creations and update rules. Now, I mean, now we are in a holiday session, I mean season, right? I mean, most companies are uh, I mean, going into their Christmas vacations, their holidays. I remember a line from one of our customer who says that all our IT team, everyone is on vacation, but customer service is never on vacation. So I think this automated case creations and update rules can be helpful during non-working hours, or maybe during a vacation, when where an automated system can just take care of your cases coming in, coming out, all of the requests. Service level agreement and SLA. Of course, I mean, in fact, more important than solving a case or resolving a case, it's more important to send updates to the customer. You can win more and more customers, or you can deliver great customer service by frequent updates. Updates about, I mean, minor deadline, minor I mean deadlines, or just minor maybe uh, outcomes or something like that. So SLAs for that. Automated assignments, of course. If you have a team of 5, 6, 7, 10, 50, assigning those cases equally to your refs, or to a department, or to a market organization for that matter, is important. So we'll see how we can cover this in an SRMS. Real time updates, again, like I talked before, that updates are important. So the customer knows that whatever request he has added into your system is taken care of, and someone is there behind it to get it resolved at the earliest. That is when customer service wins, and that's how we retain most of our customers. The last point here is a customer self-service portal. It's an add-on, a good to have feature, I would say, but still, I mean, if you have it, it can be a game changer. So these are some of the key optimizations that we will look at for our customer service sessions. I mean, for this session. Uh, let's quickly have a look at what the process flow will be. Now, it's a simple process flow for that matter. So, let's say I'm a customer. A customer can reach out to you through an email, the traditional way, a support email, or maybe your website through web inquiry, or let's say a portal that you have, a self-service portal. That will then land into your SRMS. SRMS in this case is Dynamics 365 CRM. You get, the system sends an acknowledgement to the customer that hey, your case has been registered with us, and an alert to the team that a case has been assigned for this specific customer. The reps then have an SLA in place. They need to respond within an hour, 2 hours, whatever would be the service level agreement uh, for those reps and between the customer. Um, it is far more easier for the reps to just, we'll see a process that can make it far more easier for the reps to just send out constant updates as and when they are working on the case, without having to move out from customer service, without having to go to Outlook, type in a new email. Just within customer service, I'll show you a mechanism of how we can send efficient updates to the customer. Eventually, if a case is resolved, the customer gets an acknowledgement of a resolved case or a cancelled case, and so on and so forth. So that's pretty much what the process flow is. As I mentioned, a support email address is necessary to facilitate the queries. The customer will send their queries to a support email address. Automatic case assignment rules will then assign this case to a customer service representative. Upon assignment, the customer will receive an acknowledgement. The team will send time and time notifications as per the SLA, real-time updates on what's happening on the case whenever the rep is typing in some notes on that case. All of those updates are going, whatever we decide to send are going to the customer. And case closure notifications, one more big pain in customer service is maintaining the entire email chain or the trail of emails um, for that particular request. So we'll see how all of those that entire email chain can be brought out from Outlook and maintained into a timeline in Dynamics 365 CRM, and how maybe a support portal can back all of these operations. So let's set up. Like I said, that it's going to be through a support, uh, I mean, mailbox, and as well as a request that comes in through your website or through a support portal. So in this setup, I'll show you how you can set up a quick queue for that matter, how you can set up a support mailbox in Dynamics 365 customer service if you're new to Dynamics 365. I'll also show you how you can get a quick trial for customer service and just start implementing some of these things that I'm showing you. So with that, I'll move on to my next screen. Now here, I already have a trial created for Dynamics 365 customer service. Over here, you get a 29 or a 30-day trial for that matter. Now to get this trial, you just create a Microsoft account and you just go to trials, uh, or just type in customer service trial D365 CRM. Now, yep, you get redirected to the trial link. You just click on free try, enter your credentials, and that will land you to this customer service trial page. Now, you also get access to the M365 admin center for your Microsoft account. Now, like I said, that we will essentially have a support email or a support mailbox that the customer would reach out to. And if you use a website, that can be directly integrated into Dynamics 365 with the Power Automate flow or APIs, or if there is a portal that you're using, if you're using a CMS, all of that integrations are possible. If you want uh, some demos regarding that, you can just comment out at the bottom of this video, and maybe we can have something configured for you in the future phases. So yeah, I have created a shared mailbox here in M365, and we'll be using this mailbox to set up a queue in Dynamics 365. Now, to set up a queue, you just need to open your free trial, or basically your production or a sandbox environment. Go to settings. Under settings in business, you'll see queues. Just click on queues. You'll be redirected to this screen. Just click on new and you'll be redirected to this screen. Just to save on time, I'm already up with all of these um tabs. You never know when the demo gods are not in your favor and everything just starts does not work, so yeah. The Once you create the support mailbox, you just need to enter your incoming email address here. uh, Once you save the record, a mailbox gets created in Dynamics 365. Now there is a integration between the mailbox in Dynamics 365 and Outlook, even though the backend of it is Exchange, but both need to be synced before you start using it. Just click on this mailbox and you'll be directed to the mailbox entity in Dynamics 365. For people who are new to Dynamics 365, this is pretty much what Dynamics 365 customer service looks like. uh, I'm not going to cover I mean particular entities or particular features of customer service in this. It's just going to be an head start to a simple a simple SRMS or a service request management system that you can use using Dynamics 365 CRM. So once the mailbox, once you the mailbox for the queue is set up, you need to approve this email. Like I said, that you need to connect the exchange with the mailbox in Dynamics 365. You just hit on approve. Make sure that you are a global admin, an M365 global admin to do this activity. Once you approve, now the mailbox is ready for receiving and sending emails from Dynamics 365 to your customers. This will show as not run. You just need to click on test and enable mailboxes, and then it will it takes a couple of minutes, I think one or two, and then it just shows incoming emails and outgoing emails as success. You also have an option to synchronize, what way of emails or which direction of emails you want in Dynamics 365. If you just want incoming emails, you just need to select server side sync for incoming emails. If you want outgoing, you just select outgoing. Now, with that, the queue is pretty much set. Uh, the queue looks something like this, which I already showed you. Now, what happens here is that whenever a customer sends an email to this, email to this support email, it creates a queue item in Dynamics 365 of that email, and eventually, Dynamics out of the box also uses these queue items to create cases, and you can also write automations like Power Automate or a plugin. Uh, or maybe a workflow, or just automations on these queue items, because all the context of that email is in these queue items. For example, if I just open Outlook for this account, and if I just create a new email, the email address is this. I'll just write test. I'll just write test, and I'll just hit send. It got sent. Depending on the load, depending on your region where you are, it might take a few minutes for it to, a few seconds or a few minutes for it to show up in the queue. Generally, the queue does refreshes every 15 minutes to check if there are any items that are pending to come from Exchange to Dynamics 365. Uh, yeah, and here it is. So if I just open this record, this is an email record that I just sent, that is there now in the email entity in Dynamics 365. Now, you can just write an automation on this, a Power Automate or a plugin to create cases from this email. There is also an out of the box option that is available, uh, a button directly to create a case that will just copy the description from this email and the subject from this email and create a case within the system. uh, there is a second part of this session, that is where I'll be explaining more functionalities about what is available out of the box in customer service. This particular video is about a custom deployment that we also internally use, and we have deployed for a lot of customers over, I think, 6-7 years now. So yeah, that's pretty much how you set up a mailbox and get yourself ready to get in your requests into Dynamics 365. customer service. Remember, this is just for a mailbox setup. If I mean, your requests are coming from your website, or if they are coming from a customer self-service portal, that needs to be integrated separately. Uh, but that's pretty easy to do with just a Power Automate, or a simple, if you are techie, just a simple code for that matter. So coming back to a presentation, I will be presenting two demonstrations to you here. One is for a service based company, maybe an IT services company that receives IT requests through emails, and the other one, I mean, where customer service is mostly used, is a product based company where you have a product, you are taking in shipments, you are sending out shipments. There is a lot going on. So let's quickly get I mean, ahead with our first demo. Now, this demo is for a service-based IT company wherein they have deployed, I think, customer service, and I mean, we are just in a go live support phase for them. So, Vidit here has, I mean, sent an email to CloudFront support. He says that, hey team, the site map is not functioning in CRM. Can you please take a look at this? To that, uh, since this is sent to a support queue, like I just showed you, the queue that we created, with it received a quick response. I mean, a response in maybe less than 2 minutes, that you have I mean, your case has been recorded in our system, and all of the SLA information that is agreed with between the two parties is mentioned in that email. Now, the customer service representative who is working here is also with it. Yes, I do everything. So, the service representative also received, who is responsible for this customer, or who is responsible for the support of this customer, is also receives an email that a case has been assigned, and you need to respond to this customer within the due time. Again, I mean, there are several different ways in which you can assign cases to your customer service representatives. There is an out of the box way available in customer service. You can do a round robin. You can, set capacities for your agents or for your customer service representatives. Based on that capacity, they can receive cases, or these cases can get assigned to those representatives. Those are far more advanced features of customer service. This is just for someone who just wants to start with something, just wants to migrate maybe their uh, uh, Excel systems into uh, a digital format, for that matter, which is the case for most majority of the companies. So yeah, uh, this I mean, the email that I sent uh, just created a case in Dynamics 365 customer service. The title of the subject of the email was the title of the case, that is a sitemap not loading in CRM demo. The customer, since I sent the email, the domain name for me was I mean, at cloudfriends.com. So the customer eventually was tagged as at cloudfriends.com. There are several different ways. This is one of them, to map these customers and contacts within the case. And customer service by default handles all of this internally. The case is in progress. The owner of the case is the responsible person for that specific account. Going forward, when you open the case, this is what it looks like. It has a business process flow, a phone to case business process flow. Like I said, with a business process flow, it becomes far more simpler to understand where what stage of the case is. It is far more simpler to, I mean, report on how many cases are in identify, how many of them are in research, how many of them are resolved. Eventually, it might help you in your quarterly meetings with your customers, wherein you show what all supports you have, I mean you're giving them. And building these reports is far more simpler in customer service. Even by default, customer service offers a few dashboard options, a few basic dashboard options that you can just I mean quickly start with. The main key feature that I wanted to show you here is the timeline and how efficiently we are managing. I mean tracking all of your all the context of your emails and all the email chains just within a single timeline. And now with Copilot, you can just get a quick highlight of what's going on, what happened exactly in this case. Maybe you are someone's manager and you just are going into an on-site deployment for this client, and you just want to take a look at maybe what is the top case that we are working for them. You are not going to scroll through I mean all of those emails, right? There is where I mean these highlights or these Copilot features come in. Moving forward, I mean this is exactly what I just explained. This is a recorded video again, since I mean you never know. I mean, with live webinars, I mean, sometimes it might just fluctuate. So I've just recorded this video. So all the emails that we received, I mean, all of them are tracked. Just, I mean, starting from the email that I sent. So as soon as I mean the customer service representative received this case, now it's in the I mean in the research stage, and you can see that it's been a minute that it is in the research stage. uh, I mean, as and when the case proceeds, if it passes 5 days, 6 days, it will show you how many days a particular case has been in a particular stage. Now I was the representative who was working on this case. As soon as I received a case, I I mean, I was all just into CRM. I never went to Outlook. All of the updates were given to me through this case. I just added a note, says, "Can you please send an attachment for this?" And the customer received an email with a nice, a nice box that says, "Can you can you send me an attachment for this? Particular issue." Now I've written web star web star. You'll, I mean, in a short while you'll know why that is. Now, moving ahead, yeah, I just entered a note here for the attachment. The customer received the note, and the customer then came up with, oh, so this is the customer self-service portal wherein you give logins to your customer. This is a power page that Dynamics 365 offers. You can uh, I mean you can just configure it just for a basic setup uh, of Dynamics 365. So yeah, I think I yeah. So here we are. So this is basically the case that we are currently working on. That's how it looks in the portal for the customer. It's basically the system view of Dynamics 365, and they can see all their notes there and there. So you have very less back and forth between you and the customer, because the customer has everything readily available for them just by just opening that link. And the customer sees that you are asking for an attachment. We can also, I mean, since it is a two-way, I mean, they also have a portal to check in, and they are also getting an email notification. They just come to this case, and they just add a note with an attachment of what exactly the issue was. That's an attachment. I'll fast forward it, and the attachment got uh, I mean, I received a note from the portal that a customer has added a note, and this is the attachment that the customer has added. You might see that this attachment is not an attachment, or it's not consuming any storage from Dynamics 365. We have moved it to SharePoint, and these are some of the minor customizations that we do just to make the system way more efficient. So that's exactly the attachment that the customer has added. This is the issue that the customer is facing. The next step is that I have emailed the customer that I have, I mean, I added another note that thanks, I've done a quick fix. And the customer then again receives a notification that, okay, I have done a quick fix. But the good part here is that the customer not just receives the notification for the latest note, but all the notes that were added previously on the case with the date are mentioned here. So maybe if you are adding a note after 3 days or 4 days, the customer still has context on what's going on all over the case. So that gives you an upper hand in terms of good service, and that, I mean, uh, it's just a smooth process where the customer has all the information that they need to know about what's going on in this case. So yeah, eventually I mean, again, this is another, I mean, Copilot option that is available, where you get the entire summary of what's going on the case. Eventually, the case is then moved to from researching to resolved, and the case is then resolved. Uh, when the case is resolved, the customer again receives a notification that this case is resolved. On the portal, we saw that. I mean, for the customer had an option to resolve or update the case. So this gives a lot of flexibility to the customer that I mean, it's kind of a feeling of ownership that, okay, I exactly know what I'm doing and I exactly know whom I'm partnered with. So yeah, that's pretty much. I mean, for a services based or an IT based company, a small firm probably, and this is something that we also use internally for all of our support cases. So that's just a screenshot of how it looks in Outlook. That was the previous one was the first email. Can you please send me an email attachment? The second one was, I mean, when the customer added a note, when the customer, I mean, added the attachment of the issue. And the last one was the issue is fixed. You see how, I mean, structured it is, and how easy it is for, uh, I mean, how easy it becomes for the representatives to just send in all of this information. So yeah, the next step is for a product-based company, like I mentioned. So here there are a lot of components that we are going to talk about. Uh, Probably Exchange, integrating it to FedEx, integrating it to maybe some other shipment platform, integrating it to your billing or your I mean, financial platforms for processing exchanges and things like that. Uh, Processing RMAs, processing exchanges, processing warranties, all of that can be achieved with customer service with a quick few minor customizations here and there, and even a lot of possibilities out of the box. So here we have, a, I mean, again, a request from Vidit Kholam for product exchange, faulty product. It is a request through a mailbox. So essentially, the customer just went into the manual, maybe searched for a support mailbox and just emailed, and that case then came through into Dynamics 365 automatically through a queue, or maybe it was a contact. He had just filled a contact us form on our website, and that case came in through Dynamics 365. Now, since this is through the mailbox, the email that the customer sent was tracked in Dynamics 365, and that's what the customer had written. I'm writing to raise a complaint regarding a faulty product that was received for demonstration, and your customer service representatives then can just reply to this email from here itself, like what consumer care just did. So consumer care just replied to this email saying, "Hey, thank you for bringing this matter to the attention. Uh, we inconvenience, blah blah blah." So I mean, the conversation is entirely happening on your timeline, and everything is just on a single page. It just makes it far more easy for the customer service representative to uh, speed up with things or get your cases done with. Now, an interesting part here is that many a times it happens with these product companies or with products is that I mean, you might get a lot of attachments in your email that the customer sends a screenshot of, or maybe, okay, this is the issue, that is the issue. We have designed, or I mean, there is an automation possible wherein you can just pull out all the attachments, possible attachments from your email and just store them into a single attachment. So your reps won't have to, I mean, search for multiple emails. They have all the attachments just in a single place. And maybe you can also use this to determine, I mean, what's going wrong with a particular product through a report eventually. So yeah, that those were the attachments, and you also get a high level, I mean, summary of what's going on that case through the Copilot summary option. So the next part that I was going to talk about is the product registration here. So with it has, I mean, the customer details, of course, all of the customer details are available. Uh, I mean, on a single page. With it has a product registration. Coming back to product registrations, with it has information about. I mean, we have information about what product with it owns, from where he has purchased, what is the purchase date, what is the money back, MBG is a money back guarantee, and what is the warranty period for that particular toaster, for that particular product. So again, since I moved ahead by mistake. Yeah. So now, as you can see that since this product is in warranty, I mean, the warranty period is 2027. We have an RMA with it. And like I had mentioned, that business process flow makes it far more simpler to understand. And one of the agenda points of our webinar was that. So when you hit this RMA, when you toggled it to yes, uh, this eventually then just opens up a new business process flow. Yes, now you don't just have idea and research, you have receiving, you have accounting, you have shipping, you have resolve case. Now this is something that becomes really helpful in keeping things simple and not confusing the reps too much with giving them a lot of information. So if there is an RMA, it's clear cut that we need to receive, we need to maybe probably reship, or uh, I mean, send them a new product or something like that. So yeah, eventually we move it from the research and ID stage to the receiving stage. At this stage, you can see that there is a tracking number. Basically, we are just sending them a link through a logistic, I mean, app. Maybe that can be a FedEx. Most companies use FedEx, since I've taken an example of a FedEx. uh, it can be anything else, DTDC, anything that works in your region, and it becomes way more helpful to integrate these platforms with Dynamics 365 customer service, and with uh, i I mean, it's far more easier and simpler to do it, uh, uh, and just have everything uh, here. I mean, again, if you want to go in more depths of what we have done in terms of FedEx integration, you can always reach out to me. or you can just comment down below and I can quickly arrange a demo for or I can have a session for how exactly we're integrating customer service with FedEx. um, the next step is that when it is in the receiving MBG stage, you just receive a new section opens up that says FedEx reshipment, and there is a button there that says create a FedEx shipment. Now, this just for this demo, I've put this button here, but you can have a button anywhere on the form for a simpler uh, UI. So then the case then moves to accounting. You have received the FedEx tracking number. Uh, Now, one more feature that I talked about is an email template. How will efficiently will you transfer this tracking number to your customer? So further on in this demo, I will show you how to do that. But just to give you an idea, you can just click. You can just create an automation that has an email template in the backend that just pulls all of this information and sends an email to the customer just on click of a button. So the next step is then moving the case to accounting. In accounting, you have received the toaster. You have received this particular product. Now it's time to reship, or it's time to, I mean, a repay or do a refund or something like that. At this stage, instead of your customer service representatives passing on that information to your accounting guys, most financial systems nowadays, modern financial systems, QuickBooks, Business Central, uh, name any, uh, Bill.com, all of these have API integrations possible, have connectors in Power Automate that you can quickly build with a low code, kind of a thing. You see a button here that says create sales orders. On click of this button, the entire context of this case, whatever product that needs to be exchanged, all of that information then gets passed on to the financial platform. And there they have a sales order or an order or a reshipment or an exchange. Call it whatever you want. And it's just a click of a button, and two systems are efficiently communicating with each other, and it makes it far more simpler for the customer service reps to work on a particular case. So per case, we are talking about maybe a minute or 2 minutes. uh, uh, i mean just by reducing these number of clicks. Now the next step is shipping. Now since we have shipped, since we have processed an exchange, uh, a tracking number or a transaction ID has passed on from your financial platform or any platform into CRM, and now you need to send this tracking ID or a transaction ID to your customer to for them to be able to track what's going on or where is their order exactly. Now for that, you see a button here that says create email. What that does is, yeah, sorry. Now when you click on this create email button, it will run an email template in the backend, uh, and your customer service representatives will have this email available. uh, with all the content uh, that you have added. It has a personal touch. It has the name of the customer. You can create n number of templates, and you can use those templates to automatically generate these emails out of the box without an automation. Also, it is possible, but it needs 4 5 6 clicks, whereas with a small Power Automate flow, it can just be done in a single click. So that is the next step that I'm going to show you. So I've created a HTTP I mean, this is Power Automate. This is not the latest UI of Power Automate, but I am using a older designer or a older UI because it becomes far more simpler for me to explain new things. And I hate the new UI. So when I mean this is the trigger condition when an HTTP trigger is I mean a request is received. Basically, this gives you an URL, and I've added that URL in a JavaScript on the button. You can also trigger a flow on change of a field, on change of a toggle, on change of anything. This is something that I've used, not necessary that you should do the same thing. The important part here is that what am I doing to generate these email templates? So I'm just email template essentially is a record in CRM. I can show you an example of that. Uh, where are email? Yeah, here. So it's essentially a record in Dynamics 365. And every Dynamics 365 record or any database has a unique ID associated with it. You will find that ID here that I'm marking. So if we go back to the demo, I'm just getting the email template record with the ID for that particular email template that I'm using to generate the email record. And the next step is then doing an instantiate template. This is a bound action, a technical code that Microsoft has. Uh, I mean, already written. You just need to use that, pass the ID and pass the entity, and it would give you all the context of. It would just basically generate the email template for you and give you that that email template, and you can just assign that template to your case or just send an email directly. I have a blog for this. Probably someone from my team or myself can just put a link for that blog so that you get a complete idea of how this can be built. So, with that, we are coming to the last part of this session. Uh, that is, what are you going to show your managers? So, those are reports. And what are those reports about? First, case follow-ups, of course. Since humans are involved, we need reminders. Things can be missed, and eventually a compliance report that keeps a track of how many cases are there per, or I mean, who is compliant, who is not compliant. This is just a basic example of uh, a basic compliance report. We can build far more far more detailed reports on all of the data that we just saw. So that was all about our today's session. All of the customizations that I showed you, all of these are just basic to start your customer service journey. Dynamics 365 customer service has far more advanced features to offer. Maybe in the coming videos, we'll take a look at some of the out of the box options that are available. But if you are looking to deploy a quick, maybe a 2 week, 3 week customer service, you are maybe just want to begin with customer service, you can always reach out to us, and we will be happy to help. So yeah, with that, that is for today. I sign off and hopefully see you in one of these informative videos in the future. Have a good day, everyone. Again, thank you for joining. And yeah, see you in the next one. Thanks.